Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to make a video today and kind of explain why I've been gone and missing for a while and haven't been posting videos. If you saw my last video, you saw that I was just starting the process of going through everything that needs to be done to extract and freeze my eggs. So I have actually been doing that for the past 3-ish weeks. And I wanted to also talk about, before I go into detail on that, I want to mention quickly that a big decision was made regarding that's really going to change mine and Kevin's family very soon. So I'll get into that. But really quickly, I wanted to just explain for my own documentation, but also to hopefully educate and give information to any other woman or spouse of a woman that is interested in going through this process. I want to quickly, a brief thing of what I've been doing and how I've been feeling, and how that plays a role in how I haven't really been doing anything. So basically the pills and the shots that you hear about for prepping your body as a woman to grow your follicles, to extract your eggs, it's not fun, but I think that a lot of women, when they get to this point, they're so determined to just have this process done that it doesn't really matter. That's at least how I felt. But the pills made me really nauseated for a while, and the shots, they made me super tired and kind of had varying degrees of headache, and also some like feelings of being nauseated to varying degrees. So basically it's made me feel like I don't want to do anything except sleep and try to just make myself feel a little bit better with headaches and being nauseated and things like that. So I am actually sitting in the parking lot. Today is Monday, I think it's the 22nd, and this is my last appointment for my fertility checkup before I have my surgery tomorrow at 10:15 a.m. to extract my eggs. So everybody, I'm going to be posting this. I'm planning on posting this today, if not early tomorrow morning. And think of me, good thoughts please, when I'm having my surgery. Lots of hopefully follicles/eggs get taken out and they're healthy and everything looks good. I also want to clarify that because some people have been asking, no, nothing's wrong with Kevin. It's not Kevin's deal at all as to why I'm doing this fertility thing. It's completely my own doing. It's because I have fertility problems, and in addition to that, I want to have lots of kids, and I may want to have a kid when I'm 40, and I would love to have my 30-year-old, younger eggs be just in the freezer waiting for me when I'm ready to have a baby, and then I don't have to worry about a lot of problems that come with getting pregnant when you're an older woman. So nothing to do with Kevin, everything to do with me, just to be blunt, and it's something that I just want to do because I have fertility issues. So anyway, that generally has been why I have been gone. I just haven't really felt like doing much at all. And also I wanted to say, if anybody here is going through this process again, those shots that you see, according to the nurses that I've talked to that work here, the shots that you see the women put in their bellies and stuff like that, and then they're like huge bruises. When I saw that, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's going to be a brutal process. But like, I'm down to do it. I'm going to do it, whatever. But come to find out that it's completely how you actually put in the needle and how you hold it in your belly that makes the difference of if you bruise or not. If you have a steady hand and you keep it still at the proper angle and put in the medicine, you won't bruise. I think I have 2 tiny bruises with all the shots that I've had. I've had like 3 shots for I think like 10 days now at night, and I have 2 tiny bruises. Helpful hint, I have my mom doing it for me. I think having another person is a little bit easier if you don't have experience putting needles in yourself. Do the whole thing so they can sit down and really have a steady hand and have that proper angle instead of you like awkwardly trying to pinch your skin and do it to yourself. I think that's why a lot of women get the bruises. Anyway, not to lessen that it's not fun, but it's all generally doable. I want to give encouragement to women that want to do this. It's totally generally fine. Granted, I haven't had the surgery yet, so I will update and see how I feel. But yeah, that's it. And then regarding the big change that we decided, initially Kevin and I were like, we're definitely just going to freeze our eggs. We're just going to freeze them and then wait for me to get the vaccine, and then we'll get pregnant afterwards and use those eggs at some point. But I decided with Kevin that I have been waiting and wanting to get pregnant since last February, so a year now. And then the pandemic hit, and I thought it wasn't a good time. And I don't know when I'm going to get the vaccine, and I'm tired of waiting. I want to have another baby. I've wanted to have another baby this whole year, And I just figure, you know, I'm just gonna go for it. I don't want to wait anymore. Every time in my life that I've waited to get pregnant, which has been a couple times for various reasons, I've regretted it. I've always just wanted to get pregnant sooner. So I'm going with my gut feeling here, and I'm just going to go for it with Kevin. And after they extract my eggs, and then they're gonna send them off to labs, I guess, and just do like a ton of genetic testing, which is just so bizarre and so cool to me. They'll send them back, and then it's like, hey, you ready to implant? And then you set a implantation date, and then you wait the 2 weeks of, you know, normal, like a 2-week wait for if you get pregnant naturally or whatever. And hopefully I get a positive. So I obviously hope that happens. And sometimes they said that it just doesn't stick, that even though they go through all the different tests and genetic stuff and science and blah, 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 that even though a completely healthy fertilized egg looks good on paper in their lab, sometimes the body actually can detect flaws that science can't. And it's like, nope, not gonna put that in my body, and then it just doesn't stick. So there is that possibility. We'll see. I'm just really excited. I'm optimistic. Like I said, generally it hasn't been that bad so far. Again, though, I'm very determined, and I think also I'm very used to having things kind of like put in my body with medicine and needles and stuff. I was like a really, really sick kid when I was younger. I was in and out of the hospital a lot. And oh, side note, helpful hint, if you're ever a sick child, I almost died when I was kindergarten, first grade, around there. And because I have asthma, back then I had asthma that was not controlled at all, and then I got pneumonia on top of it. I almost died. And then when I came back from being in the hospital for like a week at school, I looked so bad. I looked like a ghost. And so then I got made fun of because kids are cruel. And then I realized in my head, oh my gosh, I could use this. I could say like, hey, I look this way because I almost died. And then I did. And like, come to find out, using, you know, the almost dead or dying death, like the death card, that will give you like bullying won't happen to you for at least like a year. It's like an immunity like token to yourself. But I did look like a ghost, and I was really sick. Anyway, that was a tangent. But bottom line is I'm very used to needles and medicine and stuff like that. So maybe I had a little bit of an easier time than other women may. But yeah, so generally that's what's happening. Everybody wish, you know, me and Kevin luck that we're going to get a healthy egg that's going to implant and it's going to stick. I'm just really excited. So they said it's going to be April after all the testing that will be the implantation date. So I will keep you guys updated. I'm done with the shots today. Tomorrow's my extraction, and I hope to be feeling better very soon and doing more videos for you all. So have a great day, everyone, and I'll see you next time. Bye.